The Chiefs have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Raiders going up against the Chiefs. Set for the call of this Week 8 matchup, let's bring in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. Look at the spin. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Going underneath for Charles. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The 1st down carry here for Charles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. Out of the gun, Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. 3rd down here. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. From the gun, here's Smith. He's got time in the pocket. And the Raiders have got him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
The thing I like most about Derek Carr's game is not just the right arm and his touch and his ability to find receivers. I think it's his calmness, and I think that transmits itself very well to the rest of the team. They feed off of that, and they go out and play with confidence.
They'll come out in the pistol. Carr now on first down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Here we go. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. No gain on the play there, second down. Now Carr throwing on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a third down. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Marcus Peters is a former first-round pick who has great anticipation and tremendous ball skills.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
On first down, Murray. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Coach hinted to us that we may see some old power football here in this game. We got a taste of it on that first down run.
I love how he hinted it to us. And then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line. And they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week. And, boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
We got three, fellas. All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Let's go.
Carr to throw on second down. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
We ready? Red 18.
To throw his Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Hey. We ready?
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Again, it's Murray. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
We ready? Red 18! Red 18!
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D. Ford in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said,
oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time?
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. You took the words right out of my mouth. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Smith on 1st down. He's got Floyd out left. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a 1st down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Third down and 5. Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding time. Great protection. His throw incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
They go back to the ground now with Charles. And he spins past him and into space. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
On first down, it's Charles again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Check, 4 down, 4 down. Set, ready, ready.
On second down, here's Smith. Completes it over the middle to Floyd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Still first down.
So a 1st down and 5 for the offense. Charles the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
There's no secret to beating a 3-4 when you're trying to run the ball up the middle. You have to control the guy over the nose of the center. And oftentimes, he's awfully hard to move. That's why he's there. A big guy, usually north of 300 pounds, with some agility. But somehow, you got to figure out how to move him. And most teams will double the nose. Center and a guard trying to move him to one side or the other. And when they're able to do that successfully, as just happened here, that's when you get big-time running plays.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
They'll try the air now with Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Michael Floyd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So So out come the Raiders. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. That was second down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Offensive linemen are famous for doing their job no matter who's carrying the ball. But when they have the confidence that the person carrying it can break off big-time runs, that makes them block just a little bit harder.
They go back to Murray on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Simple slant route, and it works to perfection.
And when you're a big-bodied receiver, you use it like it's a basketball play. Body the defender away and catch the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a first down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
Again, it's Charles. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Smith will hand it off here to Charles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now Austin. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Murray the lone setback. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business. But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
All right, here we go.
Shotgun now for Carr. Austin's got it left side. A good pickup there at 22. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
All right, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He finds his man, it's Austin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tavon Austin with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look now at the Oakland defense as they get ready. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
And they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? He's got Floyd out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Hey, watch the right. Watch the right. What we got? Hey, move, 45!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Austin. So 1:51 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's complete to the tight end Bennett. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And ready for 3rd and 6.
Come on, baby, alert! Alert! Here we go! Wide and yay! Wide and yay!
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Now Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Marquette King now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Smith. He gets it complete to Harris. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And that brings up 4th down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wondering about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under prep.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. Ready? Red 18. Red 18. Oh, baby, alert.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught left side, Bennett. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. have it midway through the first. Austin's got nobody around him on the catch. He would pick up 26 yards and then dunk out of bounds. Score stays the same, though, as they missed the field goal. Chiefs line up at the 3. The catch is made after a quick pass, and now they get in for the touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Raiders with the football late in the half. Nice work to make the catch in double coverage, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 22. Staying late in the half, Carr is going to find his mark, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. We're brand new at 7. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charlie. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Carr throwing on second down. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Tackle made that time by Jay Howard. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
All right, here we go. Wide and yay. Wide and yay. Hey, we go rally. Rally.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Ready? Red 18. Red 18. Mike 56. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Play clock winding down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Watch 84. Watch 84. Here we go. Wide and Yate. Wide and Yate.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tavon Austin. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders defense getting ready. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense. They said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. They'll try and get the running game going with Jamal Charles. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he has not been able to find the same type of running room this week as last. Such a great game. We met with him. He came in, had the biggest smile on his face, so we just thought that would carry over.
Sometimes you wonder if maybe it borders on a little overconfidence. They were so good last week. He's getting extra blocking out on the perimeter from the wide receivers to get him downfield. In this game, maybe he came into it with the idea that it's just going to be like last week, be a piece of cake. And what they're getting from the defense isn't exactly the same. And, boy, it's been tough going for him.
Cut his left. Cut his left. Oh, no. 3 down. Set. Move 45. Move 45.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's got his man. That's Macklin. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it. Single. Hey!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Alec Ogletree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Double tight. 3 down.
As they've done all day, they run with Charles. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Bunch. Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here. Move 45.
3rd and long, it's Smith. But he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 33 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but The defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Second down following the incompletion. Snap count threw the defense off. 5-yard penalty.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Encroachment, defense.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Still second down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down. Over.
Following the penalty, here's Charles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, move 45. Move 45. 56, mark, boys, 56. Check 56.
To throw is Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Charles the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Now a 20th carry here for Jamal Charles. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Surveying the field. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Michael Floyd with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. Ooh, with a juke. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And this is incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Murray the lone setback. Carr stays on his feet. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And heading out for another drive, the Raiders defense. And they gave up a touchdown last drive. You kind of need to hit the reset button after every touchdown given up, Charles.
I love that. And the way that you phrased it is perfect because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you gave up a touchdown before, it doesn't mean you have to do it again. And if you made a great play before, you have to reset again anyway because they're going to attack. So I love the way you phrased it and put it out there. That's what they have to do in this series.
Not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway. That's for sure.
Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The All-Pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On the counter, it's Charles. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Used speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
Ready! 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Play fake for Charles. Now Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Single receiver. Hey, over there. Single receiver.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
We ready? Wide and yay! Wide and yay! Zebra! Zebra!
To throw his car. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Throwing his car on third down. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play for the Raiders on third down. 43 yards.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now a first down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. Now Carr with a give to Murray. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this. We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And from the 3 now, it's second and goal. This is Murray, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now from back at the 5, this is third and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Carr now on third and goal. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on fourth down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And that score gives us our 6th lead change of the game.
Are we back on the playground on the seesaw?
A little seesaw battle,
right?
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down. What a game we've watched here.
It's been fun. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. first and 10. Smith. He gets it complete to Harris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Smith on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Throwing again is Smith. Screen pass to Charles. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. Well, still in search of the first down after that last completion. They come out here in the eye. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught. He hits Macklin. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Fresh set of downs here. To the air again, Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Move 45. Move 45.
Again, Smith. He hits Floyd on the right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. throwing on first down is Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 11 yards for number 11. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Carr turns, hands to Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough 3rd down awaits them.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll need to get the play off quickly. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Second down following the run. The play clock's running down. They go with Murray again. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
As we near the end of the game, that was a really nice run as the 2-minute warning begins to loom.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Red 18. Red 18.
On 1st down, Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Now Carr letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tavon Austin with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown, and so likely we'll kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff, and then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time left on that clock. Anytime you're over a minute in the NFL, there's a chance. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with an Oakland touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, that's hauled in by Macklin. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Looking left side, that's caught by Macklin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Red zone opportunity. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Can't find anyone open. Look at the time. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
That's trash. That's trash.
False start, offense.
And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on 3rd down.
Hey, ready! Ready!
Now Smith. this is going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. It's brought in by Thorne. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Force. Crunch.
He's back to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Single. I got 11. Ready. Check.
Smith now to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs defense here ready to head back out onto the field. They're working here with a tie game. The question here I'd like to ask is how aggressive do you play this defensively?
You just want to make sure that you don't give up the play that beats you. I mean, it's that's really your line of aggressiveness. Play it straight, make sure tackles, do what you have to do, but don't get...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ringo.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Red 18.
Now Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. After the interception, here's Smith. He's got time. Airing one out for Macklin, deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these 2 teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And marching back out there now, the Raiders defense gets ready.
Double tight. We got 4. Ready. Line 56.
start the drive with Jamal Charles. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. First throw here in overtime, and down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Going underneath for Charles. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Still going. They can't stop him. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd.